So you might be aware of a lot of videos that are currently floating in the video arena, right? These are mostly AI videos that are showing different characters do completely different things and different genres and all that. What if you want to create such videos in a completely budget friendly way, or basically free, right? So these are some of the videos that I personally created using such tools, and you can see they are pretty great, and these were all created for free using a tool called Google Flow. Now, if you want to create such videos for free, then you need the subscription of the Google Flow, which is actually coming under Google AI Pro plan. Now, basically, there are two ways to claim this Google AI Pro plan. The first being where you just need to go to Google Gemini subscriptions, and at this page, there is an option where you can get Google AI Pro for 0 rupees for first month, right? It will create an auto mandate. You just need to give it your UPI ID or your credit or debit card. It will get around 2 rupees for the verification purpose. Then that 2 rupees will be deposited back into your account, and you don't need to worry much about that, and you can just get the 1000 credits for free, right? Once you get this, you can also cancel that auto mandate immediately, and you will not be charged for all of this thing. And the second way which I was talking about was actually a better way, where if you have Geo subscription, then in that case you will get the pro plan of Google Gemini for free for 18 months. You can claim this offer. You can go to the Geo website, and if you have already subscription for Geo, then you can get this offer. Now, once you get this Google AI Pro plan for free, you need to search for this Google Flow, where in Google Labs you have this website called Flow, where you can use your images, text prompts, or videos to generate more videos. And this is hands down one of the best free tool available right now. It's not actually free, but at least they are giving the best amount of the most credit, so to say, to generate free videos. Now, for every AI Pro plan, they will give around 1000 credits. Now, in any video creation, right, you need to look at 3 steps. The first step being the scene that you want to create. You need to think about how you want to create a scene. For example, you know in your mind what you want to create, you have no reference for it, then I would suggest that you might go for text to video. But if in case you already know what you have, you can visualize it pretty well, then I would urge you to go in the image to video route. Now, for this, what you have to do, basically you have to create an image of whatever you were thinking about. Once you have the image, you have to use this image as a reference in Flow, and then the Flow will generate for you. I will show this to you now. In both of these cases, even in image to video or text to video, you need a text prompt. Now, this is the most important part for any video generator, is that the text prompt should be crafted very carefully, because if you miss certain details, and it always has a structure to it, many people might miss some details, and due to which we get incoherent or irrelevant outputs, right? So what I did was, basically I created this custom GPT which follows the best practices of all AI video generators, and you don't need to do much for this. So you just need to head into this AI video prompt generator, and here you can basically enter whatever you want. So the first thing that I would show you today is image to video. In image to video, I will show you, let's say, a character from Avatar, and I want to animate him in certain way that he will say, Jake, I am coming, right, to the screen. So let's say I take an image from Google for as a reference for this character named Courage. Now I tell ChatGPT, snowy theme, attach guy reference for face in studio close-up shot, and create image. Immediately I get this image as an output. What is this image? Basically showing the same character in a in studio sort of setting, right? Now you can use Google Nano Banana Pro for this also, but I personally prefer ChatGPT images because I feel it is much better as of now than Nano Banana Pro. As you can see, there is some issue with his hairline here. I am not quite able to get it, so I will just tell that improve his hair. So I got this output. Now since this output is pretty well, what I would do is I actually want this in aspect ratio of 16:9. You can generate 9:16 or 16:9 based on where you want to post this video on, right? If it is a short, then 9:16 is good. If it is a whole video, then 16:9 is good, right? Now the next part is convert 16:9, and I got this image. I will copy this image, and I will go to my AI video prompt generator. Here I will paste this image in the chat as a reference for my AI video prompt generator to understand what is happening in the image. Second, I will tell it to, like, I want this character to look at the camera and say, Jake, I am coming, create a video prompt for this image, right? Now, once I click on enter, it will look into its database. Basically, I have given it a proper database of what to look at, how to create a proper prompt, and all those things. And you can see that it is creating a proper video prompt. Now, one more thing is the negative prompt. Now, negative prompt is basically a prompt of things that you don't want in your video. For now, I will just copy this part because I just need this part in my video right now. Now, I will head on to Google Flow tool, and here what I need to do is I will paste my prompt, right? The second thing I need to select is frames to video. In frames to video, we give a proper reference image. So I will click on this plus icon and I will upload that image, basically the image that I have created from ChatGPT images. And here I will click on crop and save because this is the entire image that I want. If I wanted, let's say, a portrait thing, then I could do that also. But I don't want that as of now. I want the entire image, so I want in landscape format. So crop and save. Now the reference image is there. You can also add an end frame. Now let's say if you want to end your video in a certain way, then you can add your end frame here. Now I don't want to do that here. Now the second thing that I need to look at is the model that I have selected. Now there are two things. There is VO 3.1 quality, which is the best model right now, and then there is VO 3.1 fast. Now VO 3.1 fast is something that will use less credits, 20 credits so to say, but it is not that great. I am using VO 3.1 quality. It will use 100 credits for each generation, but it is much better than VO fast and most of the models out there. So I will select that. Output spread prompt is 1. Aspect ratio is I am selecting 16:9, and that's it. And I will click on generate. Now I will just wait for it. There is one more thing that I want you to look into is that if you look at my prompt, right, you see that it has specifically mentioned blue skinned alien warrior. It didn't say avatar character or something like that, right? Because if you say something like that, this video creator will not generate your video. Why? Because it causes a copyright issue. So you need to do some wordplay in that sense to get output from these tools, right? So never explicitly mention the movie or characters or something like that. Otherwise, you will not get the output due to copyright issues. Okay, so finally I have the output. Now let's see how this output turned out to be.
Jake! Jake! I'm coming.
Well, it seems good. I didn't want it Jake twice, but yeah, I can change that in the prompt maybe next time. But yeah, it's pretty good and pretty realistic. So I think you get the idea, right? Now, what if you want to create a custom character or basically add your own face as an image inside some character, let's say Wolverine. For example, I want to use my face into Wolverine's face, and then I want to create a movie character and he will walk into a stylish manner and all that, right? So for that, what you need to do is basically a simple editing trick. Now this is my image as a reference. I'm using ChatGPT again for that image generation. This is my face as a reference. This is the character Wolverine, and now what I will tell ChatGPT is basically please insert the face of person from image 1 into the body of the person of image 2. Maintain the hairstyle, beard style of the person in image 2, which is this one. Maintain alignment and proportion of image to make sure it looks realistic. Aspect ratio should be 9:16 and make the person look amazing, right? So done. Now I got this image. Now assume I don't want this hand to be on the upper side, I want it like lower. So I will tell that lower is left arm too, and I got that, right. So again I pasted my image in the AI video prompt generator, and I want this character to move in a stylish manner towards the camera. Meanwhile, in the background there will be a large blast. Create video prompt for this image, right? Now it will look at the image and it created this prompt. So I will just copy this prompt. I will go to this tool flow and I will as usual paste this prompt. Frames to video. Frame, I will upload the same frame. Now the only change I need to do here is change this landscape to portrait because I am doing it in 9:16 format. Also, I need to select this aspect ratio as portrait. So that is done. Right. So now I click on generate video and it will start the generation. Now, while this is creating the video, I also want to show something, right? Now, what if I want to add this to another scene, or I want to improve this video, or let's say I want to increase the length of this video? In that case, just click on edit. Right. Now what happens is basically whatever we want to add, or let's say want to specify, let's say I don't want this camera here or something like that, right? I can then drag and show this in the part. I can then describe whatever I want to do with the video, and then it will do that. Definitely handy in case you want to do something. Another thing is the scene builder. Now, when we switch to the scene builder view, here we can elongate a video which was previously, let's say, 8 seconds. So let's say I want to increase the video length from this part, right? From this specific frame. What will happen is if I click on this part, this plus icon, it will use that frame as a reference for my next video. And if I do that, it will use that as a reference, and whatever I type in, the next video will generate and get attached to this previous video which I had created. So yeah, this is the another thing that I wanted to show you about flow. So this video is generated right now. So let's see how this video looks like. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? So mostly it's doing what I wanted it to do. If I want to customize it, I can again go into the ChatGPT AI video prompter which I created, and then you can iterate on things. So I guess that's it. I wanted to compress this video creation journey so that any beginner can immediately start creating AI generated videos. So I hope this video was pretty helpful for you, and if you find it helpful, please do like, subscribe and share this video so that I can create more such content in the future.